and gentlemen. You're again with Mimi Kali. C. Patrick is not around. Last Friday, they had a boys' talk. And today, guess what? I have guests, and they're girls. We are going to be talking about body image and self-esteem. You're going to be telling me what you think, and my guests are also going to tell me what they think about body image and self-esteem. I hope you like it. You're with Mimi Kali. Enjoy the show. Yes, you're still with Mimi Kali. I'm here with my guests. I'm with
Zubeda.
Teddy.
Yeah, I'm with Teddy and Zubeda. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hey, hey. Me have to give them most high praise. For the air I breathe. Oh, for the breakfast and trees. And I saw me sing hallelujah. 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 Last night some boy try kill me off. Shoot up the car, only got make me drive off. Everything that see me jump and pass. Girl look like
Okay, it's Mimi Kali again. I'm with my guests. This is the Girls Talk. We are going to be talking about body image and self-esteem. So, what do you think? What is self-esteem? Like, what do you understand if people say body image? Like, what's your opinion?
Okay, thank you. As I said, my name is Zubeda, and I'm an actress and also a plus-size model.
Okay.
So body image to me is the way you perceive yourself, the way you see yourself. So
Okay.
that's body image to me. No matter how other people sees you, but the way you see yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what about self-esteem?
It's like, okay, thank you. I'm Teddy. I'm a model. Self-esteem is like having confidence of who you are,
Okay.
and you don't have to mind what people say about you,
Mm-hmm.
and just you have a confidence to yourself, and you be proud of yourself and who you are.
Okay, I'm with two models. Teddy and Zubeda are both models. But as you can see, we are used that models are, they are these girls with small sizes. So how comes you're a model?
Well, to me, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not skinny. I've never been skinny in my whole life.
Okay.
And I felt like people like me needed a representation, people to represent them.
Okay.
And beauty is beyond size and skin color. Everybody is beautiful in their own way.
Everybody's beautiful the way they are.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
and it's good because Zubeda, she's very proud of who she is,
Okay.
and she's proud of herself.
Mm-hmm.
That makes her and who she is. That is good to have a confidence.
Okay, Zubeda, what can you tell to those girls that are really watching you? You see, there are other girls here in Rwanda that are your size or even bigger than your size and really love this thing of being a model. So what can you tell to the girl that is watching you and is also inspired?
Well, first of all, what I can say is don't care about what people say about you.
Okay.
Because I've been criticized my whole life since I was like 13.
Oh,
I've
sorry.
been criticized and told I should be skinny, I should lose weight, I wasn't beautiful enough. And that really destroyed my self-confidence, my self-esteem.
Okay.
At some point, I couldn't go to public places because I was thinking, oh my God, I'm too big. People are going to be staring at me. Because I always got that being this big wasn't beautiful. And then I did so many things to be skinny,
Uh-huh.
like some things that even almost destroyed my life. I took some pills, I took whatever, just because I wanted to be accepted in the community where skinny is perceived to be beautiful, and I wasn't that. So it was really horrible. And one day I woke up and I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I stood in front of the mirror and I was like, so let's take a moment here. Do I think I'm ugly? No. So why am I killing myself trying to lose weight?
Yeah, with those pills and everything.
Yeah, and it was because I wasn't even doing it for me. I was doing it for other people to accept me. I was like, you know what? I am done trying to fit in. I'm going to create my own thing and be my own person.
Okay.
So I know it's hard. It's hard being my size. It's hard for girls out there, whether you're skinny or big. People always criticize you. Sometimes you are too skinny. They want you to gain some weight. Sometimes you are too short, too tall. So it doesn't really matter. Just learn to love yourself and you will live your best life. That's what I can say.
Wow. Wow. So people should actually love themselves. Yeah. So what inspired you to be a model, Teddy?
For me, since I was young, I like to be a model. Actually, I love to be a designer. I always wake up in the morning and watch TV. Actually, I watch one channel just to see how they walk, models, how they look. And it's really inspire me. It's really, and everyone told me like, oh, Teddy, you have a good size. You can be like this. You can be like this. So one day I wake up and say, oh, Teddy, why not can you be a model?
Okay.
Maybe you can try your chance. Maybe you can be the best model. We never know. So that's why I really love modeling, and I hope I'm gonna reach my dreams to be a model. Yeah.
So I will also share one of my experiences. I have friends, like I have really many friends, and as we sit down and girls they start criticizing their body images. One of my friend one day she told me that, hey Kali, do you know your legs are big? And I asked her, okay, my legs are too big in your eyes? And she said, yes, they are really big. Do you know what I told her? I told her my legs, yes, my legs are big, but they are really beautiful. And she turned around and she told me, you know, my mom always tells me my legs are small, and I really feel small whenever they tell me my legs are small. So sometimes people feel short because of the environment that they live in. Even the people around you may criticize you. But what I can tell people is that don't care about the shape of your body. Care about more on the shape of your brain. Yeah, because people can really criticize you.
Oh yeah, actually people are not always good. They always want to put you down,
Yeah.
to feel like you are small, to feel like you can't do something, you can't do something to make you. They just always want to make you like,
Feel small.
yeah, actually. So you don't have to care about that people. You have to mind yourself. You have to be confident. You have to love yourself. You have to love who you are, and remember that God created you
Yeah.
that way. So you don't have to mind people, because if you mind people, it's like you can die because of people talk,
yeah,
talk, talk.
yeah, as you said that
Yeah.
people can make you like feel small. Like you have reminded me of some time in high school. I was in senior 5. So we were taking we were showering, getting ready for preps. So and this girl came across and she said, "Hey, don't you see the way you look? Your breasts are not big enough." And I was like I really got angry and I was like, hey, you're telling me my breasts are not big enough? So you're trying to tell me that God forgot to give me some breasts? So I was like, I really got mad. But finally I was like, if I sit and appreciate myself the way I am, yes, I don't have really very big boobs.
Yeah.
And I really love the way I look. Okay, imagine my size with big boobs.
That would be
gosh,
crazy.
it
I know.
cannot be
So
good.
people should know that God is the best designer.
Of
The way you look
course.
is perfect. And if you really appreciate the way you look, people are also going to appreciate the way you
True,
look.
True, true, true.
Yeah.
First love yourself, and then the people are gonna love you. and-
Yeah, so Teddy, me and Zubeda shared our experience in the society, but you have not told us like what was like which part of your body, do people criticize more on?
Oh, like before I like to play football,
Mm-hmm.
so people actually say like, ah, Teddy, why don't you look like girls? Actually, you look like a boy. So I was like, oh gosh, why? Always people say, no, don't walk with girls. I can't be friends with Teddy because Teddy like to be, it's like a boy.
Yeah, you're a cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah, actually. So sometimes I sit and say, anyway, why do people always tell me like I'm a boy? Is it because I don't like hair? Is it because I like to just look like a boy, wearing like a boy, playing games, boys?
games.
Yeah, so many girls. So actually having girls friends. It's like I started having friends when I reached in S4.
Oh.
So after that, senior 3, senior 2, senior 1, I didn't have friends of girls. So always they say, oh, Teddy, just move away. You are not our type. You are just like a boy. You talk like a boy. Everything you do is like a boy. So just you go. I wish that God could, you could be a boy, not a girl.
Oh,
So that's why.
sorry.
So yeah, that's why. But I just remembered that I have to be who I am,
I know.
and I have to love myself, and I have to prove to them that they are wrong about me. I have to prove them that I'm a girl, and it doesn't mean because I love praying with the boys, it makes me look like a boy.
And
It
it does not
makes
make you a
a
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
So that's why I have. That's why I did have self confidence of who I am, and I proved them wrong that I can have, even if I can be with them, but I can be with another girls, so I can be like that. So that's
Oh.
it's good.
Yeah, there are people watching us. There are people also experiencing such things. Anna Zubeda, do you have something else to tell the people?
Yeah, what I can say, what I can add is that you have to realize as people, we all are insecure inside.
Yeah.
We
Actually.
have things we're insecure about. And some people choose to take their insecurity into putting others down. See, I might be feeling insecure. I might think, I'm not beautiful.
Yeah.
But what is beauty?
That's the thing.
For me, I believe that beauty lies in the hands of the beholder.
Yeah,
You're
of course.
beautiful.
Not even that. So my point was, I can feel down or feel like I'm not worthy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And look at you and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my frustration on her and start telling him, you know what? You're not even beautiful, just because
Yeah.
I'm feeling insecure inside.
But that is
Yeah.
a jealous.
So-
Maybe she looks like you are beautiful, and she just want to make you feel like you are not, just because of jealous.
just because of
Yeah.
how they're feeling inside.
Yeah.
What you can do is choose not to take your insecurity on others.
Mhm.
Learn to love yourself. Once you learn to love yourself,
Yeah.
then you'll be able to love others.
I know.
Yeah,
Like
that
you
is
cannot
actually-
offer what you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So one thing I want to tell girls out there, you get criticized no matter how beautiful you are. You will be criticized always, always. But remember, you're beautiful. And the first thing is, once you love yourself, I can't emphasize on this enough. Self-love is the only thing that got me through my depression of how people perceived me. I'm who I am, and I'm beautiful, and I love it.
Yeah, and really you're beautiful indeed.
Yeah,
you.
actually.
So there is also one thing I want to tell parents who are really watching this. You know, some parents, like some girls are really feeling short because of their parents.
True,
Yeah,
true, true,
like
true.
if you're a mom out there and you tell your daughter that my daughter you're really beautiful, of course there are some kids who never got that chance to be told by their mothers that they're beautiful. But if
Yeah.
you're there, if you're a parent and have a daughter, please tell them they're beautiful. Because if your parents tell you you're beautiful, I guess you're not going to listen to all those words.
Yeah, because your mom already told you are beautiful.
know.
And even if they told you are not beautiful, you say,
My mom
doesn't
told-
matter.
My mom
Mom,
says I'm
I'm
beautiful.
beautiful. That's
Yes. Yes. So a girl who's watching this and you really feel short, there are also these things of in high school. I think this is more especially in high school. Like if girls are really taking a shower,
Mm-hmm.
they are really criticizing one another. Okay?
just
Like one is
seeing.
like, don't you see her belly?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how her legs are big? Do you see, like, some girls feel short? But what I can tell you is love yourself. If you love yourself, you're going to have peace of mind. Yeah.
Actually.
Actually.
And you're gonna respect how God created you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if you love yourself from who you are, means that you're gonna be able to be who you are, because no matter what people say, just never mind. Just
But
be
people
who
are
you
going
are.
to say,
Always they will say,
whether you're beautiful, you will meet a girl who will be like, look
oh
at you.
gosh.
Do you think
They
you're
will
beautiful?
criticize you from the day you're born till the day you die.
Yeah.
So it's you who's going to decide how you want to live your life.
Yeah.
Do you want people putting you down always and feeling unworthy, feeling so bad? Or do you
show
choose
them
to
that you can stand up on your feet and
True.
fight for yourself, and show them that you love who you are, no matter what they're gonna say,
Mhm.
and they're gonna be like, oh gosh,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter what we talk about her.
Yeah. Do you believe that the way you look is the uniqueness?
Actually, you don't look with another one. Maybe if you have a twin.
Even twins don't look exactly. Yeah, you
Yeah,
will
they,
find
they
you.
can be look exactly.
You will
but
find
they
one with a
don't have-
dimple
They don't have same characters.
and same mind.
That makes you different from your twin.
Yeah, so you're different from one another. Whether people criticize you or not, you should love yourself.
Actually.
And one thing that I've seen is that there is this time where people are, where girls, especially us girls, like if there is a certain cloth that is on heat, despite like some clothes come and they're like, no, those clothes are for skinny girls. Those girls are the ones to wear this. So like you find someone is really feeling short, like you find I can't fit in the society.
Okay, that's like my life story. Every time I go shopping, it's impossible to get anything for my size. I have to settle for whatever. If I'm going looking for this kind of jean or this kind of skirt, cute skirt, they'll tell me, we don't have it in your size. Sorry.
Oh.
So it's like, everything in society is bringing you down. Even when you think, oh, you know what? I'm loving myself. I'm living my best life. Boom, you go shopping. No clothes for you. And you're like, oh, God, why?
Why do I
And
look like
then
this?
you have to settle for whatever you can get.
Yeah, so was that your worst experience in life?
Oh, no, it's not.
What was your worst experience?
Actually, tell
Okay,
us.
so this is what happened, yeah? It was in 2015, I think. So I was working as a finance officer and I was going to the bank. So this guy stopped me. So my office and his office were like next to each other. I told him, you know what? I'm in a hurry. I'm going to the bank. I'll be back shortly. And he was like, no, come here. Let me talk to you. I was like, okay. I went there. I was like, so hi. I was like, I'm good. He said, I want to ask you a question. It was like, do you ever find clothes to wear?
What?
I was like,
Gosh.
did you just stop me for that? He was like, yeah, I was just curious. I was like, you know what? No, that's why I'm naked.
But you had clothes on.
Of course. I was at work. I was dressed. I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's why I'm naked. So it was really rude.
Yeah,
And
I
for someone to
understand.
feel like
Yeah.
they should ask you something like
Like
that.
that, yeah?
You're not friends. You don't socialize.
Just a stranger.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because he thinks, oh, you're too big, you can take whatever people throw at you.
Oh,
So
gosh.
I don't take shit from anybody. I took it a long time, but now it's time it stops.
Yeah, it's time for
Actually.
you to love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, Teddy, what was your worst experience?
Yeah, my worst experience was my first time go to another school. I was changing the school,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, when I reached at that school, and I was like entering the class, and the whole class stand up and say, "Hey, can you introduce yourself?" And I say my name. My name is Teddy. Again, my name is Teddy. Again, go, hey, we are not hearing you, so can you raise up your voice? And I say, but I already told you. Go, no, get out. And they just kick me out. And
Oh, sorry.
oh, I say, gosh, even I didn't even like this school. I wish I can stay home. And just they say, and the teacher come and say, why are you out? I say, nothing. I was just
Oh,
coming outside. It's
okay.
okay. And when teacher say, okay, enter this class, I enter. Teacher, she has to introduce herself. Okay, introduce yourself. I say my name and say again, and I say, you know, who didn't know my name? Go and ask in the I don't know. And I just go to see it because I was so tired to repeat my name, and just say, oh, repeat your name, repeat your name. That was my
Oh.
worst.
So my worst experience was when I was 13 years old, and I had started bringing these pimples all over my face. So they call it the adolescent stage.
Uh-huh.
So we were living as many girls. So my face really got a lot of pimples around, and I started even losing my skin color. Like that moment you bring pimples and you cannot even recognize yourself. Like you start missing your old you. So one of these girls came across, like I was washing my hands on the tap, then she came and said, "Hey, can you give me space? Don't you think you look ugly?" So I was like, when people like, I grew up with that thing. I was like, okay, when someone starts developing pimples, actually they get ugly. So when I reached 18, 17, I started recognizing that pimples, when you develop pimples, it's not actually the step of being ugly.
Yeah.
It's actually the level of you growing and turning into maturity. So I recognized that and I started loving myself. I said, I looked around every school and I was like, hey, I'm not the only one with pimples. There are many people. So you might be watching us and you're starting to develop these pimples. Maybe you're in class, they are teasing you, or even maybe you go shopping and you cannot really get your size. It does not mean you should hate yourself. It's time for you to stand up and fight for yourself.
So
Yeah.
another thing, so another experience was, this guy asked me out, and we started dating, and he was like, you know what, you are too big, you should lose weight. I was like, guy, excuse me. When you
Excuse
came
me?
to ask me out, there were thousands and thousands of girls out there who were the size you prefer.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go out with them, so I'm not gonna lose weight for anybody.
Mhm.
If I am going to lose weight, I would do it for me, not for anybody.
Yeah.
So you can go and just find the type of girl you want. Because whether I lose weight, you might leave me the next day and tell me, you know what, you've lost too much weight. Gain some more weight. I'm not going to do that.
Even he might tell you one morning, change your skin. I don't love your skin.
True.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Another guy told me, because I have a light skin, so you can see my mustache. And he was like, so why don't you shave off your mustache?
Oh.
I'm like, if I shave it off, then it's going to come back and it's gonna be like a man's mustache.
Yeah.
He was like, it makes me really uncomfortable. I was like, dude, come on. No, I'm not gonna shave it off. It doesn't really matter to me. You
But
know?
that's the unique you.
Yeah. That's what makes me who I am.
Yeah.
Actually.
So the thing is, even the guy you're dating will try to bring you down.
Yeah?
Sometimes even your parents, because my
I
sisters
know.
are very skinny. They are skinny and tall. So my parents are like, why can't you be more like your sisters? I'm like, I don't know. So your parents, your relatives,
Your friends.
neighbors, your friends. I got to a point where my friends couldn't go out with me.
Oh,
I found out
sorry.
that they took a trip to somewhere and I was like, why was I not invited? They were like, it was last minute, we couldn't call you. And then I realized the one thing they had in common is that they were both slim. And I wasn't, slim. And whenever I go out, they'll tell me, don't eat that. Just eat some salads and drink water. I'm like, what? Why? I paid for the food. I'm going to eat it. So it's like, whatever you turn, people are criticizing you.
Yeah.
Even people you never thought would do that, they will. They will. And the only person who can save you is you.
Is you and God.
True.
Because he made you.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so as girls, we really meet with a lot of terrible situations where you reach, especially depending on the kinds of friends you have. You see these friends criticize us, these friends build us, and these friends destroy us. So it's all about you. If you love yourself, you're going also to share your love to others. Yeah.
Actually, that's good.
Yeah, that's really amazing. If you're watching us, I repeat this, and you really have enjoyed our talk with Zubeda
Zubeda.
and Teddy, you can like, comment, and subscribe. But also don't forget to love you. Love yourself, then you will also share what you have to others. Have confidence for yourself, because as we are also talking to you, we have really met with a lot of terrible situations. Yeah, and that was Mimi Kali.